Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He dumps this one off here to Hall. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll go play action here with Stroud.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Stroud.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
This is 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Stroud to throw it. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Falcons' 3-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Across midfield. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. 2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mark Andrews with career touchdown number 60. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mahomes going to throw. And he will slide down with a good gain. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Stroud. This pass out wide to Hall. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's Stroud. And he is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On first down, Mahomes. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. First down, here's White. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second down, here's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now here's Mahomes. Finding Hockenson here on the outright. Touchdown Falcons! T.J. Hockenson, 29 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
13-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Play action. Stroud now.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Bass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. First and 10, it's Stroud. And he fires one incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Second and 6.
Mahomes to throw on second down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now they'll change things up.
First down, Atlanta.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Going back to the same well, it's Hawkinson again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 30. First down, Falcons.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now it's Mahomes again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Touchdown! Zamir White from 6 yards away. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Stroud. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll pitch it out to White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. It's caught. This is White. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's White. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Zamir White with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Stroud working out of the gun. This pass out wide to Hall.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Stroud now on 4th down.
And Allen's got it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he slings one that's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and either way up the clock.
Well, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
White now, the read option.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Mahomes now to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
That's going deep for Bateman. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Dolphins. Rashawn Bateman with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
4-yard gain on the play. First down and 11.
Mahomes going to change things up. Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Mahomes. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes to throw it. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So with an even 30 seconds to go, everything will come down to this onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead